How do? This is Cripple Cruise and a very, very special video for Christmas. What better way to celebrate Christmas than a quick Slo-Mo route through Basildon Town Centre with its all festive decorations, which consists of a few garden sheds and a little tree. Eastgate, normally adorned with beautiful decorations, covered with LED lights which wouldn't have looked out of place on wish.com. This is a special video just to say thank you for all of the people who have taken time to watch the videos over the past 9 months or so, and to all of those people who have subscribed and commented. It's a bit of a niche concept where I travel around Basildon, but my view was I wanted to document as much of Basildon as I possibly can, and it also got me out to explore areas that, even since being here since I was 3 years old, I had never been to, some of which they hadn't yet built, but it was always a bit difficult. You used energy up to get to these places. But with my trusty steed New Legs, I can get around relatively effortlessly as long as I don't run the battery out. Luckily that hasn't happened because everything's within the 12-mile radius that it's able to cope with. It's nice to know that some people find it relaxing and they find it interesting and that it's bringing back memories. I didn't think it was going to do that. As I say, I was doing it purely to document. And it was when my dearly beloved turned round and said to me, I want to watch those videos. And she found it relaxing that, she was out and, it started up mainly just after the first lockdown. And it was an escape, an easy way to visit the outside world. And we've started getting into the habit of watching a lot of the walking videos, mostly London-based, people like Mostly Walking, Watched Walker, Sampo Stroll. And we spend hours, normally over the weekend, sitting there and watching and just chilling out. It allows us to get to places where we wouldn't normally be going. So I now understand that there is an interest in these sorts of things. It's just I didn't think that people would be interested in mine. It's effectively, all of the videos which I've got is me strapping a GoPro to the front of the mobility scooter and going somewhere. I don't edit anything. I don't get rid of all of the difficulties which I've had. I want everything to be documented, all of the difficulties, all the places where there aren't drop curbs, all the places where people park on pavements, all the places where barriers are too restrictive and you can't get things through easily. And because New Legs turned out to be a little bit better than I thought it was going to be, I ended up taking it off-road and going through the woods and getting in trouble out in the open a little bit more. And a lot of the trails and various places I've been, I have never been to in 50 years. New Legs gave me that opportunity where normally you'd sit there and go, I won't go that way. If it's a dead end, I'm going to have to come back. So you always stick to the routes that you know and the places that you know. You explore more as a child, and that's why basically my childhood places, I knew a lot of back routes and various places to cut through. But as time goes on, you preserve that energy. You sit there and go, well, I don't care if it's the long way round. I know that I'm going to get there and I'm not going to have to backtrack on myself. So I want to wish everybody a happy Christmas and a fantastic New Year. And thanks again thanks once again for all of your feedback. It does make it special. I don't have a great deal of time to do things. My illness means that I'm effectively asleep 12 to 16 hours a day. So the minimum amount that I can do to get the product out there is better for me. Unfortunately, the side effect of that is comments I don't always get round to answering. And if I do get round to answering, they are a little bit late. But I have to do that when my body allows me to do it, when I'm feeling up to it, and also sometimes with some of the comments when I'm feeling up for a bit of an argument. Thanks once again. Have a great Christmas and a happy New Year. And happy scooting.